My daddy, uh, when I was just a baby, was in my bottle, you know what I'm saying? So.
Your dad was what?
He was giving me whiskey, Jim Beam, no, moonshine, in my bottle. When I was a baby, yeah.
Oh, really? Where'd you grow up?
In Mexico and Kentucky.
I hear a twang.
Yeah.
What was your childhood like?
Very violent. A lot of domestic violence. My mother and my father. I got shot by my father when I was 15.
Shot?
It was a 12-gauge shotgun.
By mistake or?
No, he tried to kill me and my mom. My mom was stupid enough, she stayed with him. Not me. When he shot me at 15, I got the hell out of there. And I drank every day. It was kind of crazy. It was crazy, growing up. From the age, my earliest memory I remember was like 4 or 5 years old. My dad, he was a big gang member from Mexico to the United States. And he drank a lot, and I drank a lot more with him from early age. And all he did was beat on me, beat my mom. I got 17 brothers, no sisters, 2 kids. And that was it.
17 brothers. You're the only girl among 18 kids? Wow.
Yeah.
You finished high school?
No. I didn't finish high school. Lived on the street since I was 15, after my dad shot me.
Was there other stuff going on at home other than being shot at by a shotgun?
Oh yeah, I was molested by my dad.
By your dad?
Yeah, he raped me at the age of 10. And my mom suddenly said it was my fault. Okay, whatever, bitch. You know, my fault. So, my brothers, very violent boys. I'd always have to be in a closet, chained up, with a little bucket to piss and shit in. Sometimes I get food, sometimes I wouldn't.
And you started drinking at an early age?
I remember my first drink at 5.
But like on your own drinking?
On my own.
Oh, really?
I remember I went and got my dad's cooler. My mom said there was some water in there. And I went to get it, and it was a bottle of gin. And I started drinking it.
You ever stop?
I haven't stopped since. I drink every day.
How old are you now?
47.
You're good for 47.
Okay. Thank you, but okay.
Where do you stay now?
On the streets?
You're on the streets down here? It's rough down here for a woman, right?
Oh, no. You get by sometimes, you know, sometimes it's hard, but it's a story of life, you know. Everything's not always easy, out here especially. I've been raped by gangs. I've been beat up. I've been left for dead. But I always seem to get back up. Yeah.
And your drinking starts in the morning, I assume?
As soon as I open my eyes. As soon as I open my eyes, I've got to have my crystal, and I've got to have a glass of this, gin. And juice. And if I don't get it, oh man, that's not good.
How much were you drinking a day?
A little over a fifth. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Just depends on how my day goes.
Yeah.
Now I drink beer too on top of it. So.
How do you pay for it?
Prostitute. Stealing bikes. Whatever I gotta do. Sometimes I have to lay with old men and, you know, sleep with them and do sexual favors and stuff. But it pays for my drinks.
Yeah. When you were a young girl, I mean, I know you started drinking early, but did you have dreams of doing something with your life other than what you're doing?
Yeah. I used to dream about being a musician, but then all that stopped.
Are you a musician? Like,
I used to be.
yeah. What'd you play?
Piano.
Piano? You have kids?
I have two.
You have two kids.
One of them is not mine, but she's mine. I've been married since I was 16, and I've been separated since I was 19. So
you're still married, technically?
yeah, we're still married. He was very abusive as well. Seems like every time I even think about a man, it's got to be somebody who's abusive. It's not anybody good for me.
Do you think that's a result of having the father that you had?
Probably. 17 brothers and a dad that was...
Yeah, 17 brothers that are locking you in a closet.
Yeah.
And a dad that rapes you.
So, yeah.
What's your biggest regret?
Not finishing high school. And picking up a bottle.
And quitting alcohol is not just putting down the bottle and quitting.
No. I've tried to quit on my own several times. There's no way.
What's the first thing that starts happening if you didn't get your drink in the morning?
Oh, I start shaking. I'm throwing up. It's just not good. Then I'm tearing down my tent, tearing everybody else's around me up.
You raised your kids?
No.
No.
The state did.
Because of alcohol?
Because of the alcohol.
Yeah.
It seems like no matter what I do, I can't get enough alcohol. It makes me feel nothing. I don't have to feel anything, so.
Yeah, that's why I think all these people down here are doing drugs or alcohol or whatever they're doing to not feel.
But the alcohol, it takes you, it's clean. It's not dirty like all this other shit around here. It comes from a manufacturer, which drugs do too, but.
Seagram's is more dependable, more reliable than your
I'd rather have my gin.
crack dealer.
I'd rather have my gin, I'd rather have my beers. The Mexican bar right here, I drink a lot there. As soon as I leave here, I'm going straight over there.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any friends?
I don't have friends. No.
How many years have you been in LA?
6.
What brought you out here?
Just needed a change.
From,
I thought I could come out here and quit drinking, get my life together. Shit.
Where were you before LA?
Arizona.
And what part of Kentucky did you grow up in?
Eastern Kentucky.
What part?
Hazard.
Wait, I've been to Hazard 20 times.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I was born up on the mountains.
Yeah, Hazard's beautiful.
Yeah. That's where all the moonshine is.
Yeah, it is.
That's my stuff right there.
Eastern Kentucky is one of the most beautiful parts of the country.
Yeah, it is. But it's also one of the most dangerous parts. People think LA's dangerous.
Yeah, I know. No, Eastern Kentucky is a place where I could pull up in somebody's driveway and just start getting shot at because they're cooking meth or something like that.
You couldn't pull up on our farm at all. My daddy'd be out there with AK-47, shooting up your vehicle, whoever was in it, didn't matter if it's kids or whatever.
Yeah, I've heard that from a few people. So you can go to his house, but if you pull up in his driveway, you're gonna get shot at.
Yep.
So.
I remember the first barrel of moonshine I made, I was 12 years old. And my dad said, you gotta make sure that temperature's right, Victoria. I said, whatever. I know, I've been watching you for years. And it blew up on me. Oh, so I wasn't mad that it blew up. Like, the machine and stuff was down. I was mad because all the alcohol was gone.
Oh.
I was like, really upset about it.
You drink moonshine?
Hell yeah. White lightning.
I'll bring you some.
Really?
I'm not gonna drink it.
Hell yeah. I drink that shit. Man,
I got a bottle in my kitchen.
that stuff is a bomb.
What do you worry about? What are you afraid of?
What I'm afraid of? I'm afraid that I'll never quit drinking. I'm 47 now. A lot of people, when they wake up in the mornings, they think about what they're going to cook for breakfast or this, that. Me, the first thing on my mind is alcohol. Alcohol and drugs. And then later, sex or whatever, you know? So, people say that an alcoholic is the worst kind of drug addict or whatever. I'd rather have my alcohol than anything, you know, because it completes me. It makes me who I am. Makes me feel whole. I guess I'm scared of not feeling whole. You know, not feeling complete.
You think you're lonely?
Lonely? Yeah. I'm lonely, but I don't trust anyone, so,
It's not gonna change.
yeah.
Can you imagine if you had grown up in a different environment, different family, where your dad wasn't doing that stuff to you and your brothers weren't abusing you and stuff like that? What your life would have turned out like?
Many times I've thought about where I'd be, what I would be doing, what companies would I own, because I was always smart growing up, business-wise. But I let alcohol consume me, so. And now it's a medicine for an eternal illness. You know. What my dad did to me was he took away everything that I had. As a child, as a woman, as I got older. Him and my uncle both, my mother's brother, they both raped me together and thought it was okay. They would pour alcohol on me and just, you know, rape me and this, that, and the other. I thought it was okay. Like the next day, it wasn't nothing. You know, it wasn't okay.
There's you and your mom against all those boys.
My mom, she didn't care. She stayed drunk too.
That was right.
She stayed drunk from the time she woke up to the time she passed out. I'd be responsible even if I was drinking. I had to cook for everybody. I had to clean, wash clothes. I had to do everything. Take care of the babies. You know, my mom, she didn't care. All she cared about was getting that next drink or that next high. You know, she would she'd say, Vicky, you go take care of this. You know, and I'd be like, Mom, I have practice after school. I can't. No, fuck that practice. You go take care of these kids today. So that's what I did. I took care of the kids and until I was old. After my dad shot me and I got out. You know. And then whatever they taught me as a kid growing up, that's what I use out here on the streets. You know.
What was the best time of your life?
When I was pregnant with my daughter. Feeling life inside of me. a kind of life that nobody else can take from you. Could you feel that? That love after the baby's born. And yeah, that was the best time of my life.
Almost every woman I ask gives me the same answer. Like when they were with their kids.
Kids are, now, I don't know if I can handle it. I'm older now, but
What would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
most important lesson I've learned in my life. That would be learning and knowing who I really am and standing on it. That's the lesson I learned.
It's a good one. All right, Victoria, thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
I wish you the best of luck. And be safe out there.
Always.
The streets are crazy.